let's begin. Greetings and welcome. This is Dustin Guinee, and I will be your guide on this meditation on refining focused attention. Today's meditation will help us really find greater concentration and focus in a very busy modern society where there are many distractions from our phones, texts, emails, notifications. There seems to be always something that's drawing our attention, often as a distraction from what is really most important in this present moment to focus our awareness on. So this meditation is helpful for those looking to cultivate focus, for studying, if you're a student, for productivity at work, or for just more mindfully engaged conversations with friends and family. I think you will find this beneficial for cultivating your concentration. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're not in a relaxed position, sitting in a chair, feet firmly planted on the ground, straight back, it's important that we align our body with a straight back, our head evenly proportioned over our shoulders, as we want to be in alignment with our body so that we can start to align our mind and our heart to all focus in one general direction. So let's go ahead and get started by bringing mindful awareness to the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice the inhale of your breath. How does the air feel? Is it warm? Is it cool? Breathing in this life-giving oxygen as you feel the air traveling over your lips, filling up your diaphragm. You can even put a hand on your belly, on your diaphragm, as you breathe in and out, noticing your exhale. Really tap into that sensation of the exhale, the way that the air moves out of your mouth. Is it warm? Is it cool? Just bringing mindful awareness to all the little details of your breath. Like a child, we're curiously exploring the breath. Just bringing our full awareness and attention to the breath. You can even put one hand on the belly and one hand on your heart. And as you breathe in and out, feeling the heart. You might even feel your heart beat. Tapping into the sensation of the heart, bringing life and blood to the body. Really, source of life, the breath, the heart. Giving thanks and gratitude for this breath and this heart that we have. Being present with our breath and our heart. And as we cultivate this practice of concentration, This is not about thinking really hard or trying really hard to concentrate on something. What we're doing here is we are removing distractions, calming down the mind, and we're not stopping the thinking, but we're not judging the thinking. We're not judging the emotions or the thoughts that come up. We're not attaching to them either. We're simply letting them rise and letting them fall the way that we inhale and we exhale. So our first method, cultivating focus, is to focus on the breath. Our second method is counting our breaths, or counting how long we breathe in and out. So I would like you to try this with me. We are going to inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds. And I will be counting the breaths, but I encourage you to also count in your own head as well, as this is another technique to allow the mind to focus on the counting, just allowing the body to dive deeper into relaxation. So let's do a breath in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Diving deeper into a relaxed, focused state. As we relax the mind, it becomes like a smooth mountain lake, like a glass-like surface from which we can reflect the skies and the heavens above. So too our mind can become this reflective surface, this calm mountain lake that can reflect back to us hidden truths, mysteries, creative solutions, challenges that we face, pathways to new opportunities, ideas for self-healing and improvement. So the first method is to focus on the breath. The second method is to count your breaths. And the third method is the ball of light visualization. And in this method, we imagine a ball of white light in the room with us where we're meditating. And so imagine, if you will, there's a ball of white light, and imagine that in the room that you're in, or wherever you are, that this ball of light is in the distance. Maybe it's 10, 15 feet away. But it's a beautiful glowing orb. It's a mysterious ball of light. And in it is a purity of focus. This ball of light represents the best, very best of ourselves. It represents something pure, something concentrated, something that is compassionate and all loving and kind. For some, this may be a spiritual ball of light, a representation of God or a spiritual teacher. For others, it may just be kind of a beautiful visualization that we focus our mind on, this white ball of light. And as this ball of light is across the room from us, imagine the ball getting closer, slowly moving towards our presence, directed in our line of sight, right in front of us, slowly moving closer and closer. This is not something to be afraid of. This is something that's warm and inviting and mysterious, but ultimately creating a warm, loving glow of white light. And as the white light, this ball of white light gets closer, it's now right in front of our faces, about a foot or two in front of our faces. And so what we're going to do is we're going to grab or put our hands around this ball of light. And we're going to do it with a Hikini mudra. And so the Hikini mudra is basically connecting our fingertips from our right hand to our left hand. Our fingertips are connected, including our thumbs, but we're keeping a space open in between our palms. Okay? So imagine that you are putting your hands around this ball of light with this Hikini mudra. And go ahead and bring your hands, this ball of light, down near your chest, and allow your hands to come back where your thumbs are touching the center of your chest. So our fingertips are touching, our palms are spaced apart, and we're visualizing a ball of white light in between our palms. And this ball of light, as we have our thumbs on the center of our chest, we're connecting this pure light of focus and love, connecting that to our heart, to our heart chakra. We're dispelling any distractions, any negativity, any judgments, and just allowing this ball of white light to be here in our presence. And now let's go ahead and move our hands, still in the Hikini mudra, still this ball of light is in our hands. Let's go ahead and move that up to our forehead, to the middle of our eyes, where our eyebrows meet. This is the third eye chakra. Our thumbs touching our forehead, the third eye chakra, and still in the Hikini mudra, visualizing this ball of light in our hands, focus and concentration, connecting to our mind, to our brain, to our third eye. Breathing in focus, and breathing out distraction. And imagine as you breathe in and out that this ball of white light begins to enter your breath. And you can go ahead and start to bring hands back down your lap. You can keep them in the mudra if you like. But imagine this ball of white light has now entered into our breath, into our lungs. And as we breathe in and out, the white light completely engulfs our being. This is a cleansing white light of focus and clarity, removing distractions, removing emotional blockages that are preventing us from moving forward in life. This white light is healing. It's healing scars and past pains. We are really being dipped into an ocean of light and love as we absorb this white light. We breathe in focus, breathing out distraction. And I'd like to share a few affirmations that if you would like to repeat after me, either out loud or in your head, I'd welcome you to do so. And those affirmations are: I am clear on my intention. I am focused on what is in front of me. I am aware of distractions. I am consciously removing distractions from my awareness. To make room for positive thoughts and emotions. To allow my energy and love to flow. That I may be more compassionate and kind to myself and others. So I hope those methods of awareness of the breath, the second method of counting your breath, and the third method of the ball of light meditation was useful for you. You can continue some of these practices in your meditation and also keep them in your day-to-day life as you're trying to cultivate more focus and awareness at your job or with other friends and family, talking, being more mindful in the moment. I hope some of these techniques help you in that effort. And I'd like to close with a poem that I've written entitled On Top the Mountain. On top the mountain, climbing up the ladder to where heaven begins, far above the earth in cycles of love and sin. Climbing up the mountain to see the valley below, to gain proper perspective, realigning with my soul. On the peak, the signal's clear, divine frequency is heard. Above all the distraction, see from the vision of birds. Tiny ants are marching on automatic pilot, ascend from all the suffering, strengthened in the silence. With space to focus, clarity is evident. Getting out of my own way is the best medicine. On top the mountain, angels sing to me, telling me to let go so that I may be free. Clinging to my baggage, an anchor to my ship, heavy collected cargo I cannot take on this trip. To where the stars sing, where light connects us all, swimming in the Milky Way, I hear the presence call. Awoken from my slumber, was it all a dream? How can God exist when life's unraveling from the seams? Yet in the unraveling, a new life has begun, a chance to begin again with the rising sun. On top the mountain, my former self below, a shell of what I used to be, now I've found my soul. An orb of light above me, portal to the infinite. Opening my heart was how this message was sent. Wrapped in compassion, embodied by the grace, on top the mountain is where I found this place. When I descend to the valley down below, I now know the path to return unto my soul. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.